Hire me, I am not my disability. And when I say that, you're probably wondering to yourselves, why is he saying this? The reason why I say this is because over the years and over the decades, a lot of employers have always thought disability first, person second. And as a supported employment officer, I want to change that script. I want it to be person first, disability secondary. I'm not saying that the person's disability isn't important, but I want employers to have a free-flowing conversation about a person's core skills, what they can come into the organization and show, rather than you've got a disability, how can we support you? When do you get sick? Is there anything we need to know about your disability? That puts a person off. And that indirectly scares an individual. Why? Because society over the years has been surrounded by the medical model, where we're always being told either we need to be fixed or we can't do certain things because we're disabled, and various ricochets into different dynamics, which I'm not going to get into. So, for me, the most important meeting with any employer, it could be yourselves, it could be another employer, the most important meeting and the most important action to be taken from an employer is to allow the person to promote their natural self. And don't be judgmental. It's to understand their skills before their disability. Their disability is a conversation that can be had after. Their disability doesn't stop them from being that first-class employee. Support can be in-work support, DWP catered. Reasonable adjustments can be put in place from the first 13 weeks of joining employment. You can look at in-work support. You can look at hiring someone who's TSI trained, who can systematically teach the individual to understand the role, to not overwhelm that disabled person. You can also look at ways of job crafting, doing a job analysis, changing bits of a role that will lead to the same result that the rest of the team are trying to equate to. Making that person with a disability feeling welcome, feeling open and honest and comfortable to be a part of a team that sees them as someone that may not be able to achieve. Being disabled doesn't mean I am not employable or a person with disability isn't employable. Rather, it's a different way of living, a different path to a solution. A person with a disability is just as intellectually sound as a person who is able-bodied. The current figure of people with disability in work is at an all-time high, because I've been following the figures over the years, and it's 52.3% of disabled people are in work, considering we've had a pandemic and we're just about flourishing through pre-COVID. Wouldn't it be great if the figures of disabled people in work goes up to 70%? Wouldn't it be great if the percentage of people with mental health, 68.8%, reduced to at least 50%, and slowly as we mean to move forward, enabling that people with mental health are free and sound and happy because they're employed, because someone out there looks beyond their mental health, looks beyond their disability, and accepts them for them as an individual to be able to work. Work is not allergic to anyone. Therefore, employers, don't be allergic to people with disability. And talking from personal experience, we are just as hardworking as an able-bodied person. All we need is a chance. Thank you.